The X-Files, a sci-fi phenomenon that captivated audiences for over a decade, is renowned for its mind-bending storylines and shadowy conspiracies. One of the series' most enduring mysteries revolves around Fox Mulder's parentage. While he grows up believing Bill Mulder is his biological father, a bombshell revelation in Season 6 throws everything into question. Is the cigarette-smoking man actually Mulder's father? The truth is out there. Welcome to The X-Files Explained. DNA and deception. Over the years, there have been several instances that suggested a familiar link between Mulder and the cigarette-smoking man. In the episode Anasazi, Mulder and Scully discover medical records with Samantha's name written over Mulder's, leading to speculation that the cigarette-smoking man may have orchestrated Samantha's abduction instead of Mulder's. The series cleverly plants seeds of doubt throughout its run. Both CSM and Bill Mulder work for a shadowy syndicate known to dabble in genetic manipulation. Flashbacks in later seasons depict the young CSM smoking, hinting at a possible connection to the experiments the syndicate conducts. Additionally, the undeniable physical resemblance between a younger Mulder and the CSM adds fuel to the fire. Season 9 provides a more concrete clue. A DNA test reveals Mulder has a close genetic match to Jeffrey Spender, the CSM's own son. This discovery throws Mulder's worldview into disarray, forcing him to confront the possibility that his greatest nemesis is also his biological father. The revelation is further complicated by the revelation that CSM had an affair with Mulder's mother, Tina Mulder, around the time of his birth. Was this a genuine relationship or a calculated act by the syndicate for their own agenda? This revelation throws a wrench into Mulder's entire identity. The man he believed to be his enemy is now revealed to be his blood relative. This personal betrayal adds a layer of tragic complexity to Mulder's character and his relentless pursuit of the truth. It also raises questions about nature versus nurture. Did Mulder inherit his unwavering belief in the unexplained from his biological father, or was it shaped by his experiences? Themes of conspiracy and paternal betrayal. Despite the hints and circumstantial evidence, the series never definitively confirms the CSM is Mulder's father. This ambiguity allows for audience interpretation and fuels ongoing debate. Some fans believe the evidence is undeniable, while others remain unconvinced. This ambiguity is a hallmark of The X-Files, leaving viewers to grapple with the mysteries long after the credits roll. The possibility of the CSM being Mulder's father further resonates within the series' overarching themes of government conspiracies and the abuse of power. It suggests a world where even the most personal relationships can be manipulated for a larger agenda. Furthermore, the revelation explores the complex emotions of paternal betrayal. Mulder, who has dedicated his life to uncovering the truth, is forced to confront the possibility that his own father is at the heart of a vast conspiracy. The enduring legacy. This revelation has significant implications for the dynamics between the characters and the overall narrative of The X-Files. The cigarette-smoking man's admission sheds light on his motivations and actions throughout the series, as he often seemed to protect Mulder from harm, despite being his primary antagonist. The fact that the cigarette-smoking man is Mulder's father also raises questions about Mulder's own identity and the impact this knowledge may have on his quest for the truth. The series has always explored the complexities of family and the impact of one's origin on their sense of self, and this development adds another layer to Mulder's personal journey. The question of Mulder's parentage remains one of the X-Files' most enduring mysteries. Whether the CSM is truly Mulder's father or not, the possibility itself adds a layer of intrigue and complexity to the narrative. It serves as a reminder that the series is more than just aliens and monsters. It's an exploration of human relationships, betrayal, and the constant search for truth in a world shrouded in secrecy. The possibility of the cigarette-smoking man being Mulder's father has been a subject of speculation and debate among X-Files fans for years. The series' decision to finally confirm this connection adds a new level of depth and complexity to the relationship between these two central characters, and it promises to have far-reaching consequences as the story continues to unfold. Chris Carter, the creative genius behind The X-Files, crafted two iconic characters in Dana Scully and Fox Mulder. When creating these characters, Carter aimed to challenge traditional gender roles, casting Scully as the logical skeptic and Mulder as the intuitive believer. While he likely foresaw their impact on pop culture and storytelling, Carter probably didn't anticipate the enduring legacy of a character defined by his constant smoking. Known by various aliases, from CGB, Spender to Cancer Man, the smoking man remains a mysterious figure throughout the series. His true name, Carl Gerhard Busch, is only revealed in Season 11. Despite appearing in the pilot, the smoking man has minimal dialogue in Season 1, leaving audiences curious about his significance. Interestingly, the smoking man wasn't initially intended to be the series' primary antagonist. When Williams B. Davis was cast in the role, he was simply referred to as the Smoking Man, as a way to easily identify him in the pilot episode. After a few Season 1 appearances, the Smoking Man's propensity for being someone with more appeal, influence, and meaning grew. At first, he menaces in the background, often chain-smoking in the offices of Mulder and Mully's FBI supervisors. In the first episode, he oversees Special Agent Scully's briefings, and even disposes of evidence Mulder and Scully brought to the FBI from the scene from a supposed alien abduction. That small act helped make the character more than just an extra. The cigarette smoking man goes from looming large in Assistant Director Walter Skinner's office and foiling Mulder's efforts to looming over a shadowy government conspiracy group known as the Syndicate. The Syndicate's aim? To keep the evidence of extraterrestrial life hidden from civilians. It's in direct opposition to Mulder's goals, making the cigarette man a perfect nemesis. Even though his character arc wasn't planned from the onset, the cigarette smoking man not only figures in the ongoing story of the X-Files, but comes to augment the show's themes too. What does the smoking man represent, giving his constant thwarting of Mulder and Scully efforts to reveal the truth? Many fans have deemed the cigarette smoking man to be the show's central antagonist. Series creator Chris Carter seems to subscribe to this too. He once referred to the smoking man as the devil. After all, the Syndicate isn't just hiding the truth about alien life. The US government shadowy organization has also covered up those aliens' plans to colonize Earth. If people were to know the things that I know, the cigarette man warns Mulder, it will fall apart. At the core of it, he wants to protect humanity. At one point, the smoking man is involved with developing a vaccine to protect people from an alien parasite, which would further the extraterrestrials' efforts to colonize Earth. Yet, he's relentless and cruel in his pursuit of safeguarding the truth. Clearly, he believes secrets are necessary to maintain order. For Mulder, on the other hand, the truth is freeing, and owed to him and others who have been impacted by these extraterrestrial events. At the end of the day, the cigarette smoking man is a puppeteer. He pulls the strings of information, what's revealed, what's hidden, and creates the very conspiracies Mulder is drawn into. He ends up having the power to decide who lives and dies, if society stands or crumbles, as he himself puts it. In Season 4, Episode 7, Musings of a Cigarette Smoking Man, viewers are presented with a glimpse into the supposed backstory of the enigmatic character and his alleged influence on the significant events in American history. The veracity of the episode's contents remains uncertain, and is often the case with the cigarette smoking man. According to the episode, the smoking man's journey into chain smoking begins after he, spoiler alert, assassinates President John F. Kennedy. Each subsequent regrettable action he takes in service of what he perceives as the greater good is accompanied by lighting up a cigarette, suggesting a form of self-punishment or release of anxiety. This habit becomes his signature, reflecting the weight of his morally ambiguous deeds and his belief in his role as a clandestine hero maintaining order through unsavory means. The episode explores various conspiracies, including JFK's assassination and the Roswell incident, attributing to the orchestration to a select few powerful and misguided individuals, with the cigarette smoking man prominently featured among them. His adoption of smoking symbolizes his transformation and acceptance of a new identity, driven by his conviction of being a crucial linchpin in preserving global stability through morally questionable actions. The cigarette smoking man's persistent habit of smoking Morley brand cigarettes, from the pilot episode to his apparent demise in 2002, and even in later appearances, with a tracheotomy in 2016, he is often depicted with a cigarette in hand or nearby. This chronic smoking not only serves as a recognizable trait for the character, but also carries symbolic weight. It's associated with anxiety and remorse, reflecting the weight of his morally dubious decisions and his position within the syndicate. The habit eventually leads to his own illness, symbolizing the internal conflict and guilt eating away at him. Furthermore, his choice of cigarettes aligns symbolically with his allegiance to the colonizing aliens. Cancer, a recurring motif associated with the aliens, mirrors his own affliction due to smoking. This connection suggests a willingness to endure personal harm in pursuit of his agenda, reflecting his ruthless dedication to his cause. The discovery of a Morley cigarette in a Millennium Group archive room in the series hints at potential ties between the cigarette smoking man and this enigmatic organization, adding another layer to his complex character. What happened to the Syndicate and the smoking man in greater detail? In a twist of fate, the Syndicate, driven by selfishness, meets its demise while attempting to survive alien colonization. The cigarette smoking man, a key player in these machinations, survives, navigating through complex revelations, including his son's identity as an FBI agent. Presumed dead for over a decade, he resurfaces in the 2016 reboot with a clear-cut villainous agenda, aiming to depopulate the United States with a sinister plan involving chemtrails. In the season 11 finale, amidst a showdown, he meets his apparent end after being shot by Mulder and falling into the water. While his fate seems sealed, the ambiguity adds to the intrigue of the X-Files final chapter. So what do you think? Is the cigarette smoking man really Mulder's father? We'd love to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments down below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more theories and info. This has been your host. Remember, the truth is out there. This has been the X-Files Explained.